Alright guys, welcome back again to more Muv-Luv Alternative. We made it back to the original timeline once more and are now trying to, hopefully, and successfully for that matter, retrieve Yuko-sensei's, theory so that we can bring it over to the alternative version of our realm and hopefully make magic happen and prevent mankind from being annihilated by the betas. But who's to say? Again, we're so far enough away from seeing the end, but I'm hoping, good things happen. So, if anything else, I hope you all continue to enjoy. Thank you again for all love and support. Now let's carry on. Oh, come on. Now you're calling me weird too? Wow, she backed down? Huh? Oh. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
それだタケル。先ほども申したが、そなたには昨日までなかった凄みがある。まあ、死、別れて3日、すなわちさらに活目して相対す。という言葉があるように、そなたも日々成長しているということであろう。頼もしいな。なんか今の意味深だよ。
For what it's worth, I have missed Sumika's, I missed her character.
もういいから、早く席に着きましょう。はーい、みんな席に着きなさい。さて、月曜日一発目が私の物理っていうのも何かの因果かしらね。
What's that supposed to mean?
ごくごく一部の人間を絶望のどん底に叩き落としてあげるわ。テストを返します。
Oh, I completely forgot that's what day it is. This is when the hot spring trip was first suggested. Yeah. And then she told me to round up more people to come with us. Now I remember.
まず名前を呼ばれた人は前に出てきなさい。田中、山口、大西。
Oh man, this is seriously taking me back. I can't believe I still remember all of this. Wait, actually, it kind of feels like it all just came flooding back to me.
で、鎧。
It's just like I remember it. Is this what Yuko-sensei was talking about when she said my scattered memory data might come back to me if I triggered it somehow? Here it comes. I already know your game, Sensei. You're gonna stare at me just to make me nervous and then call me Shiroki's name instead?
Shiroki.
Huh? What happened? What happened to the dramatic pause?
こいつらの顔をよーく覚えなさい。
What's going on? I was so sure I'd remembered that little exchange perfectly.
今回のテストでこいつらが最も頑張ったんだから。
Maybe I'm overthinking this.
特に鎧なんて3桁叩き出しちゃったわよ。わかる ?100 点満点で3桁。偉いわね。頭撫でてあげるわ。やったー。ところであんた、佐渡島に恨みでもあるの？
That's right, the test had a story problem about destroying Sadogashima. Actually, that's a pretty interesting coincidence. In the other world, there's a beta hive on Sadogashima. I bet the other Yuko-sensei would love to blow it sky high. I should tell her about this when I get back. She might get a kick out of it.
とにかく、はい、拍手。ね
え。Yes?
あんたはこの時間が終わったら物理準備室来なさい。
Huh? Right after this period? Wait, wasn't it during lunch break or after school or something?
そうよ。あんた一人のためにみんなに迷惑かけたくないでしょ？
What do you mean by that?
私としては今すぐ連行でも構わないってことよ。
Actually, that'd be pretty convenient for me too.
タケルちゃん、ろくにテスト勉強しなかったから。
自業自得というものだ。 だな。
I still don't get it though. I know these memories are over 3 years old, so I don't expect them to be 100% perfect, but why would they suddenly come back to me so vividly if they were wrong? I was almost positive that it meant I'd recovered some of my more scattered memory data like Yuko-sensei said, but...
途方に暮れてるね。
私がそばについていながら無念だ。
これが絶望に打ちひしがれた男の顔よ。みんなよく覚えておきなさい。
Not this again. Why are they applauding?
面白いこと言うわね。
Oh, nope, don't mind me.
起立。礼。
Alright, guess I'm off to the physics prep room. This isn't how I remember it happening, but hey, I'm not complaining. The quicker I get this done, the less strain I'll put on Kasumi. We've got no idea when Alternative 5 is going to be enacted this time around, so every little second counts. Huh? Class rep? I know she's not the same class rep as the one in the other world. It was easier this morning since we were all together, but now that it's just the two of us, I'm having a hard time finding the right words. Man, I can't even imagine what she was going through when she first found out her father was murdered. And the worst part is, he was killed by another Japanese citizen. She was definitely put in a tough position. I wonder what's going through her head right about now. Back over in the other world.
走って飛び出してくるなんて危ないじゃない。
Yeah, sorry about that. You okay?
別にびっくりしただけよ。大したことないわ。
I'll be more careful from now on. Sorry again. Come on, class rep. Yuko-sensei asked me to go see her, as I'm sure you're aware.
やっぱり今日の白金くんはなんか変だわ。
Really? This again? This isn't a good sign. I've been trying my best to act natural. But I don't know. It's just hard to act all lighthearted when I can't help but compare this world to the other one. Not to mention that this is all 3 years in the past for me, so I can't just revert to being my old self again.
光月先生待たせてるんでしょ。早く行きなさいよ。
Yes, the sooner we do this, the sooner I get the theories, and the sooner I can go back and hopefully fix things. Right away.
もういいわ。また睨まれたらたまらないし。次の授業の先生には事情を話しておくわ。
Thanks, I owe you one. Why is everyone here now? Ayamine. I know I can't be like this. I really do, but...
白金、サボり、
Pretty sure you already know where I'm going.
白金、意外に鋭い。
Even something as simple as a test question about Sarogashima sets my mind racing about all sorts of stuff. In this world, Class Rep and Ayamine just don't get along, and that's that. But after what happened in the other world, their relationship goes far deeper than a simple feud. And you're probably gonna skip class yourself, aren't you?
またも正解。この子はできる子ですよ。
Well, not like we're ever gonna make use out of the stuff they teach us here, but out in the real world anyway. We only really need to know the stuff that applies to whatever profession we choose. Although we're pretty damn lucky that there are too many options open for us, of course. What's wrong?
病気？
Nope, I'm just peachy. All vital signs normal. Why's your hand on my forehead?
熱？
My temperature is fine, and I'm not sleep deprived either. There's no reason for me to be sick. I'm guessing you're headed up on the roof? Try not to cut class too much, okay?
そうだね。
See ya! Knock knock.
来たわね。
Hey sensei, it's me.
見ればわかるわよ。
So, I'm here for you know what.
はい、これ。
Why she handed me some flimsy old piece of fabric? What's this?
冬の マリモの衣装よ。白金も見たいでしょ。一緒に来る？
I'll pass. Afraid I don't really have the time for that.
あら、そうで、何？
I'm the me from the other world. I've come to retrieve what I asked for last time.
知ってるわよ。だから急いで呼び出したんだから。
God, I was worried for a second. Huh, I guess she must have noticed somehow during class earlier. And it's no wonder stuff happened differently this time. In that case, the whole theory about my scared memories might still hold water.
そう、とうとうそんな段階まで到達したのね。
Beg your pardon?
こっちの白金と完全に同一化したんでしょ。タイムリミットはどのくらい？
Anywhere from 15 to 18 hours. She said a full 24 hour would be pushing it. Sensei? What's gotten into her?
最高！素晴らしいわ、私。
What in the hell?
はい、これ。
Wait, paper? Seriously?
仕方ないでしょ。一番確実な媒体なんだから。
I get that, but this is a fat stack, dude.
こっちだってするの大変だったのよ。印刷機、紙は詰まるしなくなるし、おまけにトナーは切れるし、教頭のハゲに文句は言われるしでさ。
Probably because you were printing personal stuff on the school's dime?
見てよこの枚数。5万枚よ、5万枚。まあ、するのは全部白金にやらせたからいいけどね。
50,000 separate pages. Wait, you did?
当然でしょ。そもそもあんたの問題なんだからさ。
Oh my god, that's right. I totally remember doing that now. So I have myself to blame for that, huh? Boy, what a nightmare that was. But I guess in the end, it was for the good of all mankind. Now that's what I call payoff.
そんなわけで、あんたの血と汗と涙の結晶なんだから、文句を言わずに持っていきなさい。
Okay. I mean, if this is what it takes to see Alternative 4 to completion. Sensei, do I need to take the rest of the pile too? I'm only holding about 100 pages. What about the other 49,900?
あとは別件だから。
I knew it. She was totally using me to do her dirty work. Well, at least 100 of the pages I suffered for were to help save an alternate dimension. Sorry, other me. Didn't mean to screw you over like that. Well, I guess that's that.
ところで、あなたは白金たけるでしょ。
Yeah?
こっちの世界の。
Oh, you mean because I still have this? She's the only one who wrote Shirogane Takeru on the palm of my hand in all caps like I'm in kindergarten.
さ、この間は体が2つあるみたいなこと言ってたわよね。
Yeah, but apparently that was due to some kind of output problem with the device.
じゃあ、その手のひらの区分けは意味なかったってこと？
Yeah, I guess not. Though, to be honest, it probably would have been bad news if all we had to tell us apart was
ちゃんとシックスパックね。不思議だわ。完全に同一化したとき、どういう基準で差異の保管が行われるのかしら。
Maybe it's got something to do with, I don't know, the strength of my willpower compared to his or something?
何が観測者になっているにせよ、現実に体細胞に変化を与えるわけよ。記憶にもね。医学的見地からそれらの通常の限界について一応知っておく必要がありそうね。
Right.
返すのが惜しいわ。
Well, I mean, there's a chance I'll probably come back after all this is through, so who knows? Come on, I got places to be.
冗談。今のあんたじゃ愛車で跳ねても死にそうにないもんね。かなわないって。
So you do that on purpose, you weirdo. Pretty sure I'd still die.
しかし、まさかあんなものをきっかけにしたものが役に立つとは思わなかったわね。
What are you talking about?
あら、前に言わなかった？きっかけはプレスタ2の超マイナー RPG。
Play Stallion. What's the game? Oh, right. Just goes to show how a real genius can find inspiration in the most trivial of things. I definitely wouldn't have thought a video game would ever help us save a parallel universe. I mean, I know video games are something they don't have over there, but still. Is that really such a crucial difference between our cultures? I guess it would be. Hell, even the game guy had a huge influence over there.
今度はもっと面白い話聞かせなさい。
I'll try, assuming there is a next time.
待ってるわ。
Guess I'll see you around then. Someday, I'll come back here for good. Well, that's the plan anyway. After I save the other world, I'm sure Yuko-sensei will find a way to get me home. She has to, right?
じゃあね。
Yeah. Thanks again. Alright. I've completed my objective. So, what do I do now? Should I go back to class? I'd definitely like to, but if everyone can tell that there's something off about me, I really shouldn't stick around, should I? Even if I play dumb about it, there's no telling the ripple effects that might have on this world. Might as well just go home. Sorry, Takaru. You're gonna have to skip class today. Oh, no, I'm just...
どこかお体の具合でもすぐに医療班を呼びますので。
No, really. It's nothing like that, so please don't worry. You've noticed I'm not myself today, right?
どうかなさったのですか？
Look, I'll be back to normal by tomorrow morning.
それはどういう？
Sorry, but I just want to be left alone today.
そう申されましても。
Please?
目は口ほどに物を言うとは申しますが、かしこまりました。そのようにいたします。
Words cannot express how much I actually do miss this Tsukuyomi the most. Very wise, but also she has this welcoming aura that the other one doesn't. Not that that's her fault, obviously, due to the problems that's going on in the alternate world, but still. Thank you very much. Alrighty, now then, what should I do to kill some time? I could read some manga, maybe. Nah, can't say I'm really in the mood for that right now. Maybe a little game guy? Honestly, that doesn't sound too appealing either. Now that I've been forced to live without these kinds of entertainment for so long, I honestly don't even miss them anymore. But that being said, I just know that if I cracked open a volume right now, I'd immediately get sucked back in. Man, it's so weird to think she's just next door. You never really notice how important someone is to you when they're always right there by your side. But that's a no-brainer, right? Everyone knows that. When I first realized how serious she was about me, and that I felt the same way, I wanted to hold her tight and never let go. The only reason I don't wrap her up in my arms every time I see her is because of how well she's hiding the way she feels. Man, she's so dumb. If it weren't for that, I would have realized my own feelings a hell of a lot sooner. Until about 3 years ago, she and I used to talk to each other through these windows each and every night. I didn't lose my manga collection and my game guy. My entire world changed. And now that I've learned to live without all of this, I don't even think about it anymore. But that doesn't mean I'm okay with that. If I never read another manga or played another video game in my life, well, I can deal with that. Huh. Could I deal with that? I don't think so. I love games and comics too much for me to truly live without them completely. I don't know. That's a toughie. But I hate that we lost these conversations and the closest we always had. And this stack of paper is going to help me get that back. All I need is my own willpower and a little help from home. This will all be mine again. I'm going to have a strong will and I'm going to get it all back. Oh, hey, Tamika.
たけるちゃん、もしかして寝てた？
Come on. What else would I be doing with the lights off?
具合大丈夫？
Huh?
寝不足だって。みつるぎさんのところにあのメイドさんたちが言いに来てたよ。
Well, you certainly weren't helping. Ah, yes, the three idiots.
案外ちゃんとテスト勉強してたんだね。
Yeah, no duh. I just work my best under pressure, that's all.
そうだね。
So, hey, Sumika? Would it be alright for me to go over there? Like, right now? Pretty sure I could make the jump from my window. But,
あれ、たけるちゃん何持ってるの？何その紙の束。
huh? Oh, this you mean? Right, I can't take any chances with this. Letting go of it is not an option. She did say 18 hours, but who knows when exactly I'll go back. Well, I guess you could say it's a walkthrough, and it's the only way I'll ever beat the final boss.
なんだ、ゲームの資料か。もしかして寝不足の原因はゲームだったりして？
No, it's actually not, though I get why you might assume that. Heh.
やっぱりどっか変だ。
Huh?
たけるちゃん、なんか違うっていうか変だよ。
Really?
そうだよ、今だってそう。ノリが違うっていうか、具体的に言うと
Seriously, you call that precise?
とにかくなんか違うんだよ。変。
Well, I can't exactly respond to that. So, you think I've been acting weird, huh?
変だよ。今日、この間もそうだったし。
Well, try to cut me some slack, alright? It actually kind of hurts to hear you say that, if I'm being honest.
え？
You're the last person I want thinking I'm weird.
ごめん。何かあるなら話してよ。
It's fine. Nothing's bugging me.
たけるちゃん、嘘言った？
Huh?
今、ほんのちょっと視線泳いだもん。ほら、引っかかった。図星だね。
You're being a real twerp right now, even by your standards.
私に言ってもわからない？
Could you imagine?
お？
Could you imagine a world in which I wasn't by your side?
え？
Never mind. Forget it.
たけるちゃんがそばにいないのは嫌だな。
I see.
たけるちゃんは？
Hmm?
私がそばにいないのってどうなのかな？
Oh, well, I guess I'd...
言ってよ。ゴーゴー。
Don't say that.
早く早く。
Didn't I tell you before? I can't imagine living without you, Sumika.
それって本当のところどういう意味？
I love you. If I were to say that right now, everything would change. But in doing so, I could also lock myself into a future in which we can never be together. Even I can figure out that much. You should get some sleep. It's cold out here.
たけるちゃんと怪しい会話をしたって日記に書いてやる。
That look made me laugh so much. No, you should definitely not do that.
恥ずかしいんだ。だったら絶対書くね。
Fine. Suit yourself.
する。
Guess I'll see you tomorrow then.
早く元気になってね。
I'll be good as new in the morning.
じゃあおやすみ。
See you tomorrow. I won't be the same me by tomorrow. I don't want to stop. I wish I could keep talking to you for hours on end. You've got no idea how much I hate not having you by my side right now. What time is it? I'll be back in the other world within the next few hours. But I'll definitely be coming back as soon as this is all over. I'm gonna come home, back to where I belong. Ah! Ow, ow,
お休みのところ悪いわね。
ow! Where am I? Did I make it back?
いくら取ろうとしてもあんた抱きしめて話してくれないんだもの。
Oh, the documents.
ま、寝てても話さないその息やよしってところだけどね。
What's the current date and time?
12月9日午前0時14分、30分ほど前に帰ってきたのよ。
I see. Guess I must have already been asleep within that time when the time came.
で、これ早速確認させてもらうわよ。
Oh, sure thing. What do you think? Is it gonna...
そうよ、そう、これが言いたかったのよ。
Well, there's the her from the other world showing this face. What? Huh? Why are you hugging me?
私の求めているものをちゃんと出してくれるなんて、さすが向こうの私ね。
Cut it out, dude. Your breasts are rubbing up against me. You're acting like a little kid in a candy shop.
凡人にはこれがわからないのよね。もう最高よ。
What the? And now she's kissing me? What? What the hell was that all about? Great, now I got lipstick on my cheek. Good to know I can always count on her to act the same way in both worlds. Sheesh.
あら、ごめんなさいね。あんまり嬉しいんで、年下なんかに手を出しちゃったわ。
Well, excuse me for not living up to your standards. My heart's still pounding though, damn it.
私って年下に本気になれない性格だから、欲情しないでね。
What are you talking about?
その割には男全開なのね。
What are you looking at?
まあいいわ。顔拭いておいた方がいいわよ。そのまま歩くと独り身の兵士に恨まれるから。
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Please forget. Please forget. I want to see what the girls do to you. You think I'd ever be caught dead walking down the hall like this? Ish. Didn't think she'd be that happy about it. Never seen Sensei so elated before. So now you'll be able to complete your research, right?
そうよ。これで00ユニットが完成する。
And once the 00 unit is complete, Alternative 4 can finally be sent to motion. That should effectively nip Alternative 5 in the bud. We can change the future.
必要なものはすべて揃ったわ。
So then...
ええ、あなたのおかげよ。あんたはこの世界の英雄よ。
Let's not jump the boat just yet. That's right. I changed everything. I saw that awful future, so I tried to change it, and I even went back to my world to do that. If I wasn't here, this world would just repeat the same future again. But I changed it.
これで特殊任務からは解放ね。
Ma'am.
あんたも部屋のベッドでゆっくり眠りなさい。
Will do, though to be honest, I already got plenty of sleep in the other world.
自分で思っているよりは疲れていると思うわ。簡単に言うと、向こうのあなたの体にいくらか体力を置いてきたはずだから。
Oh, that's interesting. I see.
じゃ、お疲れ様。ヤシロはすでに部屋に戻ってるから起こしちゃダメよ。
Okay, good night. There she is, sleeping like a baby. But if it weren't for her hard work, I never could have made it back to this world in one piece. Thanks, Kasumi. Sorry, it's only me. Just go back to sleep, okay? Mm.
おはよ
Yep, morning.
う。いってらっしゃい。
Huh? Oh, right. I guess we're done with the experiments, aren't we? Which means starting today, I'm back to my wait, huh? 8 o'clock? Seriously? How the hell did I sleep through morning roll call? You mean after a single day over there, my stamina's already...
大丈夫。
Huh?
9時に行動集合です。
The auditorium? Did something happen? No one told me anything special was planned for today.
覚えていないんですか？
No?
覚えていないんですね。
To be honest, I'm drawing a total blank. Why would they want us there? Oh, I guess I'll find out soon enough. Hopefully, it's not to chew me out for oversleeping. Not that they'd call everyone to the auditorium just to watch them scold me. Kinda sucks not having any memory of this.
はい。
You think I could remember if I tried hard enough? Or do I just not know at all?
わかりません。ないイメージは読めません。
Excuse me. Oh well. So you want to get breakfast with me?
今はいいです。
I see. Well, guess I'll see you later.
バイバイ。
Yeah. Bye bye. Hey there, class rep. Class rep, you're gonna bump into me.
白金。
Come on, watch where you're going. You almost spilled your tray all over me.
ごめんなさい。
Guess I can't blame her. She's a pretty tough cookie, but she just lost her father. That isn't something you can just brush off. No matter how hard she tries to pretend she's okay, it's gonna catch up to her eventually. And even with that somber look on her face, you can still see traces of her signature stone-faced expression. She's definitely a far cry from the girl I used to know back in my world.
何？じっと見たりして。
Up and there's that look. Oh, I was just thinking about how I'm way more used to this version of you now.
え？
Nothing. So, hey, where is everyone?
知らないわ。あれから満足に顔合わせていないの。
I see. Oh, hey, Tama.
たけるさんと榊さん。おはよう。
Is it just you, Tama?
うん。
Where's everyone else?
みつるぎさんもあやみねさんももうご飯は食べちゃったみたい。よろいさんは大丈夫よ。きっと。
Anyway, we're supposed to be somewhere at 9, right? We'd better eat fast and head over there.
そうね。何があるのか知ってる？
Nope.
知らない。そう。
Man, this takes me back. I haven't been to the auditorium since I took my enlistment oath. What did they use this place for anyway? Us surface pilots can't exactly do any TSF training in here, so maybe they use it to drill the mechanics? Nah, I doubt it. Oh, hey, Maya!
タケルか。特殊任務はもういいのか？
Yep, as of yesterday.
そういえばそんなことしてたんだっけ？
What?
忘れてたね。
Well, enough about that. So what gives Maya too cool to eat with the rest of us now?
ああ、許すがよい。こたびの呼び出し、妙に気持ちが落ち着かぬのだ。
Why is that?
わからん。何故であろうな。
You just got a painful reminder of exactly how much weight there is on your shoulders, and so far you're holding up beautifully. It's understandable that you don't know how to express your emotions right now. I sure as hell wouldn't. But I can understand how awkward that must feel. And I understand how impossible it is to explain that feeling to anyone else.
じきに落ち着くであろう。許すがよいぞ。
Don't worry about it.
あやみねさんだ。
Hey,
よ
I did just see her back in my world, so maybe that's throwing off my frame of reference slightly. But I'm picking up some seriously gloomy vibes here. It's only been a few days since the incident. There's no way she's already all over the stuff that happened with Captain Sagiri. Of course, there's not really a lot I can do about that. I'll just have to keep trying to interact with her like I always have. It's up to Ayumine to come to terms with it. I should just mind my own business.
どうした？
Oh, nothing. You hanging in there?
何が？
Never mind then.
きっと大丈夫。
You sure?
うん。心配かけた？
Kinda, yeah.
なら平気。
I can't really read her. Not that I ever could. So, why do you think they called us here anyway? It doesn't look like anybody else is coming. Are we the only ones called out here? What's the point of bringing a single squad into this huge room? They're not seriously gonna announce some kind of punishment, are they? I did disobey Major Walken's order to administer the Trielzalam during the coup d'etat, but that can't be it, right? I can't imagine they'd call us here to just sentence me to detention barracks.
見当もつかないの？
Mikoto?
やあ、みんな。
鎧。
戻ってきたんだね。
あ、うん、ただいま。
よかった。
ありがとう、みんな。
よかった。
うん。
Mikoto has no idea whether or not her father is safe, so hearing people talk about her well-being alone must be pretty difficult for her. But no one knows about Chief Yoroi, so this is the most they can say. And Mikoto understands that full well, so she ends up being nice and grateful to them. I would have given her the same reaction if I didn't know all that behind-the-scenes stuff. In the end, I guess all we can do is just try to console each other as best we can.
気をつけ。正体整列。
That's the base commander. No. There's no way. Is Alternative 5 happening already? But I changed the future. I haven't recovered those equations.
ラダビノッド司令官に対し敬礼。
Besides, that announcement happened on Christmas Day. There's no way that all my meddling with history made it happen faster, right? Wait, who's that guy next to Marimo-chan? Looks like he's a captain. Dude, what's going on here?
突然ではあるが、ただいまより国連太平洋方面第11軍横浜基地英士訓練学校第207英士訓練小隊開隊式を執り行う。
Oh, we graduated. Nice. Wait, graduation ceremony? But that means...
基地司令訓示。
気をつけ。
楽にしたまえ。訓練過程終了。晴れて任官というめでたい日だ。本来であれば諸君の門出を盛大に祝ってやりたいところではあるが、先日の一件もあり、日本国民の感情に配慮したことを理解してほしい。
This is it. We're finally being commissioned. We've completed our training.
世界は今力と勇気ある若者を欲している。実戦において経験豊富な指揮官や兵士の力は勝利をつかみ取るためには欠かせないものである。
We finally made it this far.
だがそれと同じぐらい重要なものがある。それは勝利を信じることだ。若者たちよ、失敗を恐れず己の最善を尽くせ。どんな苦境に陥ろうと最後の勝利を信じ努力を惜しむな。勝利を信じ諦める心、それこそ君たち若者が持つ唯一にして最大の武器なのだ。人類は今未曾有の窮地に立たされている。戦況は 将の信念を曲げてはならない。諦めたらそこで終わってしまうんだ。今地球人類はその歴史上初めて一つの絆によって結ばれている。それは人種、民族、宗教、国境といったあらゆる人為的区分を超越した同じ種であるという最も根源的な絆である。そう、地球の全ての人々は同じ赤い血潮が流れる銅像なのだ。隣人とそれに連なる人々に思いを馳せる。明日も彼らがあるか否かは諸君らにかかっているのだ。座して手に入れられるものは何もない。命を懸けて掴み取れ。それがどれほどの気概を必要とするか、諸君は先の作戦で嫌というほど感じたことである。何が正しく何が過ちであったか、それは後の時代が判断することだ。だから今我々ができることは信じる道に従い、未来人類の手に取り戻すため全力で戦うことだけだ。脈々と紡がれてきた人類の歴史を未来の世代に受け渡す。それこそが我々に与えられた使命だ。第207英士訓練小隊の枠を取る。私は諸君が信じる正しさと我々のそれとが同じであることを確信している。本日付をもって諸君は人類防衛の前衛たる国連軍英士の資格を得た。その栄誉と責任をかみしめ、必勝の気概を持って勝利と未来をつかみ取るためにその持てる力を尽くしてほしい。君たちの誇りは私の誇りである。日本国民の誇りである。そして世界全人類の誇りだ。手のひらを見たまえ。その手で何をつかむ。その手で何を守る。拳を握りたまえ。その拳で何を開く。その拳で何を通す。最後に極めて異例なことではあるが、諸君の認可に際しお言葉が寄せられている。
What's unheard of?
日本帝国征夷大将公務員夕日殿下からのご祝辞、心して賜りたまえ。
Huh? Her Highness wrote a letter to us?
こたびの働き、誠に大義でありました。私の迷いを正そうとする若者たちの強き意志をこの身をもって知ることができ、
嬉しく思います。しかし、いくつもの命の散り、二度と帰らぬものとなったことは悲しく、我が身を裂かれるような思いです。願わくば、天に召されし彼らの御霊が安らかならんことを。先人たちは、この国と民を愛し慈しみ、それが流らえることを願ってきました。その先人の思いは、この地に暮らすすべての人に託されているのです。その思いを果たすことが 今の世において並々ならぬことではございましょう。しかし一人一人がなすべきことをなし、総国を乗り越え力を合わせるとき、果たさざるものなどありはしないでしょう。皆様が正しき道を歩まれんことを切に願います。そして我が心はいかなる時もそなたたちと共にあります。
証人に際し殿下よりお言葉を賜るという名誉は諸君自身の手で掴んだ栄光である。
That last part was probably written especially for Maya.
またこの度の急な承認は先日の将軍救出作戦における諸君らの目覚ましい活躍と作戦成功への貢献が評価された結果であることを付け加えておく。以上である。
気をつけ。ラドミノッド司令官に対し敬礼。
引き続き英式賞授与を行う。
Your Highness, I won't make the same mistake twice. I'm not gonna let anything like this happen again. We've got everything we need now to prevent that. And I'm the one who obtained the missing piece with my own two hands. Won't be long before there's no need to cower in fear of the enemy, or for humans to fight amongst themselves. That day is coming sooner than you think. Just you wait.
榊千鶴訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英使となった。おめでとう少尉。
ありがとうございます。
Now every one of us is a commissioned officer. We're real surface pilots. No wonder Kasumi came up empty-handed earlier. Wouldn't have had any memories like this. We didn't get a ceremony or anything in the previous timeline. We were just sent a brief directive telling us we've been promoted. Of course, that was after Alternative 5 had already been put into effect and Marimo-chan and Yuko-sensei left the base. And after that, we spent most of our time just guarding the facility.
ミスルギメイヤ訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英使となった。おめでとう少尉。
ありがとうございます。
But who cares about that stuff anymore? We're being promoted right here and now, and that's all that matters. In order to change the future, I needed to make sure Alternative 4 was completed by the 24th while also earning myself at least a slightly higher rank. And now one of those is done. We finally overcome one of the biggest hurdles.
鎧御事訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英使となった。おめでとう少尉。
ありがとうございます。
綾峰敬意訓練兵。
はい。
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英使となった。おめでとう少尉。
ありがとうございます。
玉瀬美希訓練兵。はい。ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英使となった。おめでとう少尉。
ありがとうございます。
白金健訓練兵。
Sir.
ただいまをもって機関は国連軍英使となった。おめでとう少尉。
Sir. He pinned an avatar badge to my chest. This proves that I'm now a real surface pilot. I never got to feel the weight of these silver wings last time around. I'm gonna wear them with pride. Huh? Commander?
少尉。ここは敬礼で返すところだ。
Sir, pardon me, sir. Uh-oh. Marimo-chan's giving me the stink eye. She's gonna tear me a new one later. I can already tell.
頑張りたまえ。
気をつけ。ナナミロッド司令官に対し敬礼。以上をもって国連太平洋方面第11軍横浜基地英士訓練学校第207英士訓練小隊解体式を終わる。
207英士訓練小隊解散。ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. Huh? Maimo-chan left with the commander.
午後のスケジュールを伝える。新任少尉は人さん○○に第7ブリーディングルームへ集合。配属部隊の通達、軍服の支給方法、事務手続きの説明等が行われる予定である。以上。
敬礼。
Oh, I guess that's right. We aren't Squad 207 anymore, so there's no reason for Maimo-chan to be with us. This is the last time we're ever gonna wear those white training academy uniforms, huh? The ones that look identical to my old Hakuryo uniform.
私たちとうとう。
そうよ、国連軍の兵士になったのよ。みなよく耐えたな。
Persevered, huh? I don't think she means that just in terms of our training. Maya feels the same way about the coup incident as Her Highness does. And now she can finally tell everyone how proud she is of them.
メイヤさんだってみんな頑張ったよねえ。鎧。
そうですよ。みんなで力を合わせたから。そうだね。
みんな千鶴さん、そんな僕こそみんなありがとう。
ありがとう。
ミキさん、嬉しいことなのに泣くなんて。私からも言わせてほしい。そなたたちに心よりの感謝を。
After the last CCSE, Suzumiya's squad got promoted while these guys got left behind, so they must be totally thrilled right now. If I remember right, Marimo-chan said their individual abilities were better, but their teamwork somewhat sucked. And now now that I think about it, even if everyone had passed the previous CCSE, they could have been held back for political reasons. Yeah, I don't think they would have been allowed to graduate at all. For us to get promoted out of the blue right after that coup d'etat attempt, it just seems too good to be true, even if we did perform well out there. Maybe someone out there decided our squad had outlived its usefulness as a bargaining chip.
安心したまえ。その犠牲を無駄にするようなことはしないさ。その犠牲を最大限に生かす方法とタイミングは十分心得ているつもりだよ。私も光月博士も。
But for now, I'll let all that slide. We've been commissioned, the experiments were successful enough to retrieve the theory, and we've proven the new OS quality in live combat. How much more could I ask for? I've been changing this world's future for the better, or at least distancing us from the timeline in which humanity abandons the Earth, forcing those left behind to launch our final suicide attack. Plus, we've all been pretty awkward around each other since the coup attempt, understandably enough, but this gave us the opportunity to just be ourselves again, the way we always used to. Sure, Squad 207B is going to be broken up, but, well, we'll all have new missions waiting for us. We gotta open up to one another one last time before going our separate ways. That's good enough for me.
白金、ありがとう。
Class rep?
あなたの入隊は私たちの大きな力になったわ。本当にありがとう。
Thanks, class rep. Sorry for giving you so much flack all the time.
白金
Keep up the good work.
バカ
I feel like in a lot of ways you're gonna be even stronger than ever once you've finished mourning your father's death. You're gonna be a leader before you know it, just like you said you would be in the previous timeline. Hopefully you can clean up this political mess and make sure no incidents like this ever happens again. Come on, Tama. You're gonna dry up if you keep crying like that. Thanks, Tama. You got such talent and grit that you can shoot down an HSST falling at supersonic speed far beyond the horizon. For everyone's sake, I hope you put those skills to good use. Yeah, neither can I.
タケル今まで本当にありがとう
I've got a lot to thank you for too. When I got bitten by the snake, you did everything you could to take care of me, even though I treated you like shit.
また同じ部隊に配属されるといいね
Here's hoping. Your dad's gone missing and I have no idea what sort of things the military police have been asking you. The fact that you can still be so bright and cheery under these circumstances is pretty damn amazing, especially in a world this grim. Don't ever lose that. You better make sure your new comrades get a share of that cheer too. Ayamine. Sorry for pressuring you so much lately, and for bugging you all the time. But most of all, I'm sorry for suspecting you of espionage that was seriously uncool.
本当は感謝してる
You think? Well, I appreciate it. You're the girl that bottled up everything about Captain Sagiri and your father, and went out there with guns blazing all on your own. I'm sure you'll find closure about this someday. But I think you do well to rely on your comrades a little more going forward. Wherever you end up. Take care.
白金もね
タケル
Maya, thanks for all your help.
何を言う
You've taught me so much, even though I could never repay the favor. I'm really grateful. Thanks to you and Her Highness, I managed to overcome my doubts. Of course, I'm not sure if my level of resolve qualifies as a pillar of strength, but seeing you put your life on the line to carry out your duty gave me a lot of courage. I know we have our differences in the way we think about the world, but I still admire you a lot.
そなたは立派な男だ
Huh?
私はそなたのように強くありたい
Thanks, Maya. It means a lot coming from you.
配属はまだわからぬが達者でな
Yeah, you too. The real fight starts now. This is just the beginning. The old me might have even shed a tear over this. But I can't afford to be soft anymore. Alright guys, we should get going. We gotta be done by lunch by, what, 1 o'clock? Plus, there's still one last order of business we need to take care of.
そうね 神宮寺軍曹あなたには大変お世話になりましたご承認おめでとうございます少尉殿武運長久をお祈りいたしておりますこのご恩決して忘れませんお気をつけください少尉殿私は下士官です丁寧な言葉をお使いいただくにあたりません
Now that we're second lieutenants, we outrank Marimo-chan. That's just how the system works. But it's more complicated than that for me. There's so many emotions welling up inside me that I just can't put into words. In the previous timeline, our promotions were just measly scraps of paper, so I've never really experienced this before. Plus, by that point, Manimo-chan, Yuko-sensei, Miss Kyozuka, and the CEO were all gone. Is that why I'm getting so emotional about it now?
機関の連成に心より感謝する。
ご承認おめでとうございます、少尉殿。
機関の教えと栄えある207英士訓練小隊の名を汚さぬよう、戦場においても精進し、人類の盾となる所存だ。